almost time to get on my flight for Heroes. Just grab a bunch of these comic shirts. And I am ready to go.
Whoa, man, where you going, man?
Oh, no.
Whoa, man, I'll give you the top 10 reasons I should come.
Tim?
That's me.
Where are you?
I don't know, man. It's like dark in here. I could use some fire, guy.
Woo. Oh, man. I'm just gonna replace everything with Turox, man. How luggage, man. Boo. Wait, where are you hiding? Oh, what is that? Come on, Tim! Why I order West Coast Davengers. Welcome back to the West Coast Davengers. I'm Dave, and it's summertime, and that means no sleeves. Today I'm presenting to you an episode that takes place the day before Heroes Con. I hit 3 shops in the Charlotte area. Heroes aren't hard to find. Central City Comics and Rebel Base Comics and Toys. Before we get started and you watch me dig through these stores, don't forget, do the thing where you like and you subscribe. If you're new, drop a comment down below. Maybe I missed something. Maybe you just want to talk about your favorite store. Maybe you just want to talk about the weather. I have a podcast called Direct Edition. You might have heard about it. Second season is starting maybe already or right after you see this episode. But it is available on all major podcast platforms. Spotify, Amazon, Apple, YouTube. It's got its own YouTube channel. All of the links are down below. But if you really just want a central hub for all things West Coast Avengers, westcoastavengers.com. It's up and running. If you want to buy a copy of the Kirby zine, The Many Faces of Jack Kirby, self-published by myself and Andrew, just send me a message on my website. And I just want to say thank you. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and when I hit that, I will be doing a huge giveaway, including a piece of original art from Mark Bagley and a special Todd McFarlane something. But why don't we get to this video? So before the con started, I actually flew in Wednesday night with the intention to go dig around at some shops locally on Thursday. The 3 shops that I went to on Thursday were, yes, you guessed it, Heroes, as well as Rebel Base and Central City. All right, so why don't we check out me digging around those 3 shops, and I'll come back and I'll show you the couple of things I got. Heroes aren't hard to find, the legendary store. And the people that own and operate Heroes Convention. That is a beefy Spider-Man.
Mike Warango designed that.
That's pretty amazing.
It holds all the wiring and stuff like that. It hides all that stuff.
Ah, smart.
I'll see you there. All right, bye. Hey, how's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Oh, not bad. Let us know if we can help you with anything.
Appreciate it, yeah. Just first time in here.
Sold out. It's still
We're good. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
Those shoot?
You do have to press off.
Oh,
Wall of
okay.
dreams.
That's $36.44.
Okay. But you see what I mean? If we had accurate numbers, it would put it here.
Yep, there you go. Excuse me. I'm not sick. It's allergies.
Yeah, I just, I'm allergic to pollen and I hate the spring. Well, not really hate it, just that it's bottom.
Yeah, no, you're good. Nice to hear about the convention.
I don't think I might
Get here.
It's cool.
What I have to do here is I have to work these covers and be like, well, I don't need to remember this one because it's already here. Oh,
Sword.
and if I run out of
Have a good Friday. You too. Thanks, sir. Oh, I'll look at it.
Covers so much.
Before I left anyway, so.
that's good stuff, man.
Throw that box away. The box is under there right now. That's the permanent bag box. Don't throw it away. If you want to pop those up on the counter and it makes it easier to look, feel free.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And don't worry, those lights just don't work.
Okay, remember that. Would be,
You know what? Extra paper towels and toilet paper and stuff.
yes, I remember that.
This lives down here, but you can use them when you need.
All right. Okay. That's good.
But it's very strong. You don't need that water.
Yeah, that Meyer stuff. This Meyer knows what she's doing.
It was on sale when I went to get something else from the store, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna splurge with as much as we can.
Yeah.
spud here, different spud. There's boxes. This is all stuff to go through. There were extras that were behind the counter. That behind the counter we moved there. Right, so we needed more space. But there's only a couple of those were plugged in.
Understood.
Those would spawn, obviously, would spawn. If somebody passes from the left, it's not out there, not hard to trade or whatever. The other day, a guy asked for All-Star Superman. Pretty soft numbers. So, I
Save
didn't
the
find
save.
it. He did buy it.
Save the save.
Thankfully, but yeah.
No, I got you.
Remember that that stuff's back there. That's actually very important.
That's why I was touching on it. My text. It's all about customer service.
Right. Heroes aren't hard to find. Let me see what we got. Oh, that's Spider Boy.
They missed the boat on that one though, the perseverance, but yeah, I know that.
We got 5, 7, and 8. So a lot of stuff. More than that we don't have.
Because you're keeping on top of things.
That one long box that's still there, that's this week. Five, 7,
7,
and 8.
There's 6.
Five,
For some reason I've never seen it.
Oh, you got 1, 2 on the package sheet, and you got 5, 7, 8 on the back. Trade paperback will collect a certain number of issues in one book with this 5, so if you just want to read it, you know, you've got. All right, well, we also have a convention this weekend at the Charlotte Convention Center. It's tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 whole days, and there are vendors there selling comic books from all across the country.
This is that book that.
They'll tell you about that when you come to the stuff.
A little bit of manga, but I'm gonna say if it wasn't here, and I saw you were looking pretty close.
Okay.
All right. Rebel base. Echo leader.
Trust troopers. We have a short trooper.
Central City, here we come, right back where we started from.
Hey, but like I said, if y'all are hungry now, waffle eat. Huh? Yep.
185.
$185.
Like I was just up in Canada. I hit like 8 stores in Vancouver in 3 days.
I've been to Vancouver.
Oh,
Was there any store? Good
It's
store?
fucking amazing.
That's what I heard.
You want to go to, oh, there you go. I've heard of this comic book before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm heading to Vancouver to see ELO in concert.
Oh, nice.
So give me a list of good.
Yeah, you want to go to, I'll tell you, you want to go to 3 stores.
Okay.
You want to go to Golden Age Collectibles, which is the... I did a Scotland and London trip last year and hit almost every store in Scotland. And it was great. It was so much fun.
Was there a lot American price, or was it all the pimp stuff?
It was actually more American than not.
Really?
Yeah, I think they say a lot of people come over from the States to buy the Pent stuff, but I found it kind of more expensive.
Well, see, I didn't even I didn't care what it was in the 90s if it had a pimp on it. I was just like, or a Mexican.
Right.
Like a Mexican Iron Man #1. I was just like that.
Look, if somebody does a cover like that I really like, I'll buy it, but I read new stuff, but I don't collect it. I don't care about it. Unless it's some like cool indie book or something. Whoa. Number 4?
Yes.
Holy shit.
You never know.
Yeah, I think the earliest Superman book I've ever seen is this, that I've had is a 74. 2 copies of that in 75, but...
This fella, he just showed up and he's like, hey, I got a Batman 15, I got a Superman 4, I got a Superman 12, can you press and clean them? They're really ugly. That's really ugly for I pressed and cleaned it.
Yeah, the water damage is going to do that.
Well, I mean, it's a survivor from 1940. This alone is pretty cool. And then, I worked for a while and I was like, just drew me back in, it's because I love it.
Yeah, I
cannot get away from
I worked in the comic industry off and on a couple of different times in my life, and I'm always drawn back to it. Like you said, worked in sports for a while. I was like, that burned me the fuck out.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
But
I went to one last corporate meeting.
Yeah.
Sheldon, the guy brought in a bunch of old Heroes catalogs.
Oh, that's cool.
His very first convention, and I had him. I forgot he was in here the other day.
Do you want me to leave this up here, or you want me to put it back down there?
You can leave it up there.
Alright, so we got the Museum of Illusions, but is it real? Is that really there? Can I go and touch it? Or is it just going to vanish once I get close?
All right, so starting off with Heroes, a beautiful shop, very well curated, a great selection there. Nothing that I really saw that I wanted to pay the price on, as well as their showcases were a little sparse, obviously, because they were bringing the good stuff to the con. But it was still good to walk around that shop, check it out, chat a little bit, and just, see it. The one thing I picked up there, they did have a lot of cool books on the shelf, like art books and like out of print artist edition type things. This is a book called Schermo Scuro, which is Francesco Francavilla doing classic horror monsters, 30 of them to be exact. And the funny thing was, I bought this to get signed, and literally 10 seconds after I walked out of the shop, I opened up Instagram to see that he had to cancel. So I'll save this for next time. But it's a pretty cool book, and if you know his work, he does a lot of covers. He's doing the interiors on White Boat right now with Scott Snyder. He's a fantastic artist. So that was at Heroes. And then at Rebel Base, I picked up a copy of Transformers number 9, which is the newest issue from Danny Warren Johnson and Jorge Corona. But this is the incentive variant with the cover done by my homeboy, Wayshak. I got John to sign it at the con. I didn't get Dan to sign it because I just didn't feel like waiting online, although I saw Dan about 6 different times during the weekend. So that was at Rebel Base. And then at Central City, I spoke with the guy, very nice guy. He sold me the Stan Lee signed ASM 26. It's a low grade, but signed by Stan Lee and Silver Age Spider-Man. All right, thank you again for watching. It's always a pleasure to travel around and check out stores and get to talk to store owners and the workers at stores. I love comics. I love comic stores, and I just want to keep spreading the joy around like cream cheese on a New York bagel. You don't say schmear when you're from New York. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week on the West Coast Davengerino. No, I don't like it.
I'm a special boy.